I'm also thinking that if these psychotic killers are not only slicing each other up, but also storing stuff away for later, that's a bit of forward thinking. That's not simply, you know, mad violence, is it really? That's a bit of forethought there. That's a little bit of forward planning. Hardly Hannibal Lecter level, but you know, certainly more considered. The fact that they're thinking, well, this is quite good. I'll store this away for later. You know, I'll keep this dynamite here, or these body parts. Store these body parts over here, like a squirrel putting nuts in the garden. I think currently I'm at a bit of a resources war going on in my garden, because when I look out there, I often sit downstairs. If I'm working from home, I'll often sit downstairs. I've got a perfectly good office, which is where I am now, but I'll often sit downstairs at the kitchen table, because I can look outside when I'm stuck there doing emails. I can look outside and enjoy the garden. And one of the things I see out there regularly is the damn squirrel, who's the reason why I don't feed the birds in my garden, because if I try to feed the birds in my garden, all I'm in fact doing is feeding the squirrel, and also the magpies. And currently, both the feathered and the bushy-tailed variety of vermin in my garden take it in turns to take things, goodness knows what, nuts, acorns, something, and bury them in the garden. You see them doing it. They're out there carefully doing it, and they're burying stuff in the garden. And they're both creatures that, you know, are clever enough to store things and then come back for them. Foxes will do it as well. That's why foxes will eat any old rubbish, no matter how rotten it might be, because they're quite capable of doing it, and they'll bury things under the ground for later. But for me, it's the magpie and the squirrels. I'm pretty sure that half the time the magpie's burying things and the squirrel's digging them up and eating them, and vice versa. And it's like, who can get to whatever it is out there first? Oh! That's a very strange noise. How we've gone from serial killers to the pests, I don't know. I managed to get there. Good job, me. Fruitless task of cleaning the lift as usual, because before you know it, it'll be dirty again. We have the crowbar. I think we're gonna... I'll pick up the spade for now. I'm not sure there's actually much use in carrying a spade around, but why not? We'll dump the other one with this. That is the one with the PIDs. No, it's not. In here. But maybe if I might actually, before we do anything else, I think I want to send the lift up, because I want to look underneath to see if that PID was there. And then we'll try to carry it upstairs. Do whatever. I want to put... There's a few more bits and pieces over in that rubbish little office in the corner. I think I will... I don't know if there's room in here. It's not going to work. Just dump it in. And we'll use this bucket. This one? Good. We'll use this one to store the bits in. And actually, no, we're not going to scratch that. I think more than one dynamite in a bucket of water is probably literally risking our neck. Let's give it a second for that to clear before we do that. What else is over here? Another one. There we go. I'm tempted to just put these back so it's easier to walk around, but... Anything else over here in these doors? We've already looked at the ones over there. Risking my neck on the initial look around video. Good. Good, good, good. Right, I think we've probably got... Let's not take the both dynamites over together. I presume there's enough space in here now to put this in. And it should make a horrible sizzling sound, but... Yeah, that little sparky noise. That's fine. I'm going to risk it by going over here to the lift and send the... We'll send the lift up. I suspect we've bashed the PID through the floor. Oh, that's annoying if we have, but... What does that do for your score if you lose a PID? Who knows? Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just upstairs. Let's be positive. Get a positive frame of mind. Not ridiculously though. Not to the exclusion of reality, but thinking positively. Not necessarily a bad thing. I think we can get away with that in there. Okay. And we'll carefully put this in so it doesn't fall over. I won't even risk... Oh, it's giving me jumps already. Even that bang of the furnace door gave me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, a bit of a pokey little place. You wouldn't want to work down here, would you really? Bottle of water and stuff in there to keep them going. Right, I'll go get a bin, and we'll clear the last of these bits up. Okay, we're now on my third incarnation since the lift has killed me again, which I'm getting a little bit fed up with. But there you go, nothing much I can do about that really. I think I didn't have this much trouble the first time I used it. I think one particular side of the lift is safer than the other, so I'm going to keep on sticking to that point to maybe get away with it. One of the big sheets that it's made of is bumping up and down more than the other, and I suspect that's where the problem lies. But there you go. I think we're done in this corner over here now. Wasn't very much to deal with, that's fine. I've put an impromptu blockage over this hole, I'm pretty sure it's clean, so I'm just going to use it for filling the hole in to make it easier to move around. And I presume these boxes are going to go here. I've not seen the other storage areas, so we're just going to go with this for now. And if we have to move it later, well, there you go. Move it later. That is fine. There's not quite enough here to warrant sticking this in here. We'll dump this thing though. Oh no, I won't, that's the one I actually got. I'm actually dropped last time when I died again. Good stuff. Oh, come on. The worst chairs. Do you know that 5-point chairs are the only acceptable ones for office environments? The only thing's safe enough. Right. Here we go. So if I stand over here, I should be okay. I think. This is the bit where I stand when I come down. Okay, that's okay. That seems to be okay. I mean, I shouldn't complain too much. I mean, last time Carthief had trouble because one of the lifts was too small, little tiny one, and now he's gone the other way, and this one, big lift's also been a problem. There you go. I'm not going to complain too much. Oh, it's an interesting comment as well from him about making these levels. He said making levels is creatively exhausting, which I imagine it is. It probably is. It's funny how much how tiring just using your brain is. You're not doing anything physical. You're just using your brain. It's really exhausting. I don't think we can fix this, sadly. But we can at least clean it. It's still broken, but it's clean. Oh, look at this. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. So you could tuck that away. There we go. Anything else in these? Any more treasures? No. Presume the barrels have got to go downstairs. We won't move them there, though, just in case. Moving boxes and barrels around can be a real hassle. And I'm not going to do it unless I have to. Are you going to be glitchy this time? You appear to be. No, you're not too glitchy. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm sure one of them we're going to find a head in at some point. In you go. How many of a background noise as well in this level? I haven't noticed a lot. There's a gentle bubbling. There's a clangy noises, which are fairly standard. Come on. There's sort of a gentle bubbling noise of the lava or whatever else. There's a bottle over there as well. Otherwise it's fairly quiet. There's no weird howls and clangs. Just the noises of a busy building, I guess. What? Oh, it's the lift control there. What that was. Anything else here? No. Quick clean in here. More bullet holes. Still no laser. No storage areas here. Let's keep wandering this way. What caused this? That was dynamite maybe. Maybe someone shoved some dynamite in there and blew it open. To what end, I don't know. And this looks like a door here. Oh, nice! I've got flares, and what's that thing there? Some sort of tool. A tool of some sort. What's this? Hold on, let's bring it over here. Is it a spanner? I think I can grab it, whatever it is. Come on, get up there. Why? Oh, it's because it's on its edge. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I can stand on this one anyway. I think it's too big. Ugh! I hate when it bumps you around like that. It's giving me a bit of motion sickness. Why? Just stand still. After all that, I can't even pick it up anyway. A bit of machinery. A hinge of some sort. Get the flares out of here. I'm hearing a beep boop noise. What went beep boop? Like a door. Like a door. It's still glitched, I think, isn't it? Like a screen you can click on, beep boop. It might be through the door. Where was it? I heard it. I heard a beep boop. This noise. Maybe I reached near this and that's what beeped. Probably. So this is the other room. So this one goes through to... Oh, we've got things in a case. Oh, look, he was going for it. Okay, we'll come back in a second. Let's just finish. Let's not get distracted by the new exciting things in there. The dioramas that we saw. The uncomfy metal stools. Oh, we've got another one here. We've got an axe. And we've got another cupboard. Full of drinks, cans, and goodness knows what else as usual. That's a good place to put the bin. I've dropped something. I'm being bumped around a lot in this level. And there you go. Lots of trash to deal with. Lots of rubbish. Little bits and pieces. Can I not just jump on the table? Is it really that high? And what is it made of? It looks like it's made of a piece of sheet metal, a bit of granite or something. Not that edge. Hard to tell. It's a very heavy-duty looking table, though, isn't it? It's a real... You know, that thing's not going anywhere. If you want to redecorate, then you're out of luck, because that thing's not going to get moved at any point at all. And what do we have here? What's this on the desk? They look like lightsabers. In fact, they are lightsabers as far as the model goes. But they've got radioactive symbols on them. Like fuel rods. Some sort. What do I do with these, Jim? Just stick them on the desk. They'll be fine. Rest in your coffee cup on them later. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to get another bin. There's one over here, look. Here's a bin. Almost like I planned it. Good, yes, indeed. Yeah, I've not been busy that week in terms of... This week in terms of actually going out and doing anything physical. I've just been in meetings and stuff like that, and conferences, and it's the same thing. It's all you're doing is, oh goodness, is mostly sitting there on your bum, listening to people, not falling asleep, of course. And why are you even keeping the crisp packets? Is there like vouchers on here or something? Collect enough tokens and you get a free, I don't know, whisk. Come out there, a free packet of crisps. There you come. Right. Yeah, even just sitting there in meetings. Oh, stop being glitchy, object. Stop it. writhing around in there like you're possessed. What's trying to come out? What's the main culprit? I'm not sure. Anything else over here before we take the possessed bin contents down? Yeah, just simply, you know, sitting in meetings. Be blooming exhausting sometimes. You're concentrating, you're trying to listen, you know, focusing on some quite interesting things sometimes. Can I open this? No, apparently not. It's blooming tiring. There you go. I was also left speechless at one point as well, which is a novel experience for me, as you can probably imagine. I'm rarely ever speechless. I had some of my a couple of my colleagues were visiting from Germany, not people I'd ever met before, and they were here for some of the meetings that were going. And I was in one room doing one thing, and they were off listening to various interesting talks about diverse stuff. And they came back in at coffee time. I had a bit of a chat with them, how they doing, you know, and were they enjoying the talks and the presentation? They said, yeah, they were, but they were struggling occasionally. The talks are all in English, and although they've got very good English, it's their second language, and it's nice they could struggle a little bit. I said, it's the speed, isn't it? It's nice how quickly someone talks, and the sort of phrase they use, and the accents can be a problem. I said, yeah, that's exactly it. It's often a problem. It's enough that you're trying to think in another language without having to translate through that stuff as well. Anything over here? No, apparently not. I said, well, I understand completely about that. I said, I hope my accent isn't causing a problem and you can understand me okay. To which one of them turned to me and answered, no, that's fine, because you haven't got an accent. I was like, okay. I didn't know what to say to that, really. It's not an insult. Oh, is that lava? That's a bit worrying, going over the top. It's not actually an insult to say someone hasn't got an accent. It's not saying they haven't got a sense of humour. That's generally a very insulting thing to say to somebody. Everyone thinks they've got a good sense of humour. But you haven't got an accent. Of course, everyone's got an accent. It's just the way it is. I mean, I've got a British accent. It's just a really strange thing to hear, and then you go, oh, okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Now I've got 3 organs as well, that's what I've got. And more! Good stuff. Yeah, it was just a very odd thing to hear. I've got a very soft accent, I guess. Maybe that's the reason. But I don't know. I was trying to think what you could equate it to. I think it's a bit like I don't know, you're talking to your friend one day, and they were just idly thinking one of those what-if questions. You know, what would it be like? What would it be like to go through life with a really big face? You'd be like, I don't know. And they say, they turn to look at you and they go, You've got a really big face. What's it like? And you say, what do you mean I've got a big face? Yeah, great big face. What's it like going through life like that? I don't know. Bob, do you think I've got a big face? Well, yeah, you got a ginormous face, mate. I remember thinking the first time I met you, it's the first thing that occurred to me. My goodness, that guy's got a big face. Oh, okay. Mary, do you think I've got a big face? Well, not really a big face, no. Oh, okay. That's not bad then. I mean, bigger than average, obviously. I mean, quite a lot bigger than average, but not a really big face. And then, before you know it, apparently, you're a person who has a big face. Apparently, you've always had a big face. You just didn't realise it. It's things that you've discovered about yourself that everyone else apparently knows, and you obviously know, you being you, about yourself, that this is what you look like or what you are like. But no one ever says it to you because you must know, but you don't know. This whatever thing that people think about you. Oh dear, I'm sorry, fella. You just been just trying to get to the lasers, hadn't you? You just been at the point of getting it. Look, you got your hand on the printer to get the lasers out and defend yourself. A wallop right in the back of your nut. How that split you into multiple pieces, I don't know. But there you go. What a way to go. One of the currents. So there you go. Apparently, I have no accent. Whatever. if you've been adversely affected by this story, for example, if you actually have a really big face, then feel free to write to me. I'll be sympathetic. But also, make sure you send me a picture, because I like a laugh as much as the next person. Eduardo Yuan? Eduardo Yuan. Size of face unknown. This has been axed. Good stuff. Quite a few bodies in here. There's a lot of people working here. Still not quite sure who was doing the axing. I guess they've been. We've got no hero pad or anything like that in here to tell us what's happened. Give me a bucket. If it simply burnt itself out, the killers eventually killed each other. Well, I presume that means there's one killer left. I don't know. You could get a double killing, I guess. Strangle each other with their last breath. Or if someone came through and dealt with the problem. Security forces came in and put the last one. Or probably waited until there was only one killer left, and then heroically burst in and dealt with that one person. I don't know. We can certainly see how people have been killed and where they've been killed, but not necessarily who by. Right. You in there. Work through systematically. So there's a room over there, and no, that's the locked door, isn't it? I think that's the permanently locked one. Oh, not fast enough. My reflexes failed me. Yes, that's tempting. We have lasers. Oh, we have lasers in here. We can even interact with them to some extent, but we can't get to them. Open this up? No, definite no-no. Someone must have left a laser lying around somewhere. Otherwise, I've got a lot of bullet holes I can't deal with. Another one has been axed. Is it in the back or the front? In the front this time. Right at the top of the head. Wallop. Perhaps they'd run towards this door. They run towards the door, banged on it furiously. Let me out! A bit more furiously than that, and obviously not with one finger. Let me out! And it was too late. Turn around. There was the killer. Whomp! Right in your nut. And a big explosion over here as well. Another one blown open. What was the purpose behind that? What was the purpose of blowing these things open? We will never know. Unless I catch the virus, and then... Well, there's no one else here. I've got no one to slice up. I have to stand here and be really angry with myself. And to be angry with myself for doing a bad job. I don't know. No idea. Who is this person anyway? Where's your PID, fella? No, don't roll away. Is that that's a leg or an arm? Pair of legs? Hips, rather? Who are you? Who are you? Curvous young pants. Curvy young pants. Good old curvy young pants. Where's the PID storage? We also I spotted there some loose gratings, which I'm sure are hiding some bits. Maybe not actually. Did I see this? Yeah, I saw this here. It looked like it could be picked up, but of course it's got a great big pillar on top of it. So I presume not. What have I done with the... I thought I had a PID bin here. I know it's here. Okay, panic over. Don't lose any more PIDs. Is it? I hope it's not an all or nothing something. If you every time you rescue a PID, you get a 0.5% on your score or something. Or I don't want something like where if you even miss one, then everything, all the bonus goes to 0. That's a bit mean. It's so easy to lose them. Come here, you, with your axed head. Have you actually got a hole on top of your head? No. From the dreadful axe wound you received. Right. Going to good guns today, but I think maybe I'll have to have a break in a minute. I think it's going to be necessary. I need liquid refreshment of some sort. Otherwise, how are we doing in here? We've got a few crowbars, some bits lying around, and an arm of some sort. Oh, not of some sort. It's an arm. Another little terrible office over here. Well, Chris back into things. Is the laser in here at all? That's what I want to know. Give me an answer. I've got a dispenser. Health kits. Have you seen health kit dispensers? There are a few around, maybe. Not sure, but still no laser. Maybe it's tucked away somewhere, or it's in here. Let's have a quick look. I'll spot it for myself. No sign at all. Interesting. Ooh, cool. Yeah. Well, it's not a problem if it's not around here. We'll go hunting for it later. That'd be fun. We'll hunt for it later. Let's see. Maybe it's we've got that lift in there. Maybe the lift is in here automatically, or the lift is there because the laser has been hidden somewhere high up in the level. Maybe we're going to find a body in a vent somewhere who made their last stand in the vent with the laser. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? If you do know, don't tell me. Okay? If you've already played the level, don't tell me, because I love finding stuff out for myself and oohing and ahhing at it. Right, that's enough for me, I think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.